guys, Theo here. Shirtless mode deactivated today, unfortunately. I'm 40 hours fasted, it's at the end of my cut, but since I don't know when I'm gonna upload this and you'll see it, that's all I say about that. But so you know, I'm 40 hours fasted. So today, I'm gonna talk about having a growth mindset. And it's kind of funny because a lot of people who talk about the growth mindset are also, like me, into training and actually want to physically grow. And yeah, it's not a coincidence that this is the word you use for it. Like getting bigger, but not only literally, just bigger and better. Having a growth mindset. So let's start like this. Do you understand why I keep bringing up my panic attacks so often? Like how I thought I was going to die. I was basically every day just going outside my door. I felt like I was going to die. Felt like I had been drugged and had a really bad trip, you know. And so why do I tell you this all the time? Well, it's two points. Like the one thing is just to be an example to you, like to show you, like I had this honestly brutal thing that many go through. Many don't truly resolve it. They manage to, you know, what's the word? They manage to bury it with medication and stuff. But I, just in months on my own and no medication, managed to solve it. And not only solve it, look at me, you know, I'm this ripped, cool, fun-loving guy now, you know. So that's the one part, just to show you that this is possible. Look what I did here out of this. But the other thing is, the lesson I really want to teach you that the panic attacks taught me. Like, try to be a great person now, learning this without getting that challenge, you know, of being forced to take that challenge like I was. The thing I learned was, you know, the thing, when you're really uncomfortable, when you really don't want to do something, but you know you have to do it, just how much this leads to development of you, you know. And this was obviously such a big thing that for me, what happened when I started confronting the panic attacks and they started going away, like only I could have this knowledge, but since I knew how brutal it was so brutal, like I just was impressed by myself, you know, that how did I do that? How could I do that? And what happened was I got very much confidence from this, you know. Like it affected many other things in my life, but it didn't just make me 100% confident. But like, say for instance, I've had a stage fright issue. I have a neurological condition, like heritable condition, that makes me tremble for a bit all the time. And it doesn't really affect my singing most of the time, but it can in like the toughest things for me. And also if I have a bad day and stuff, it can come out more. And so I was very self-conscious about this because I know so many great singers and sing with them. And I was really afraid of being spotted with it. And of course this leads to the, you know, the ego just blowing this up in my head, that this is something that everyone would notice and think is awful and blah blah blah. You know, a thing like that didn't disappear totally on its own, but it's a way different thing now. I can feel myself, you know, now it's way further down the road to now it's even better, you know. But immediately I just felt myself not really caring about it, like maybe being conscious that my tremor might have slipped out there, that note didn't end up as good as it could have been, but it's just not a big deal anymore. So this is the one thing, or the other thing I want to get across when I talk about the panic attacks. Like I learned this lesson so fully that when you do stuff that you just isn't just nice. I lie on the couch. I grow. I eat pizza. I grow. You know, yeah, okay, you'll grow in the bad way from pizza. So not the best example, but do you see me here? When you do challenging stuff, and so I'm urging you, if you want to change your life and stuff, it's not watching my videos that's gonna do it for you. This can be an inspiration to you, but it's always about you actually doing it. Then that's when you get it. I keep saying it. I remember about myself when I wanted to be more confident when I was younger. I googled how to be more confident. It's like Yeah. The thing missing for your confidence surely must be intellectual knowledge about it, right? Uh, and it's the same with many things. This learn by doing will. I'll put this together with right now. Like learn by doing. That's how you actually learn. You can prepare yourself. You can know somewhat to expect from learning. Like if I tell you about training, for instance. If you're a client of mine, you might understand a little bit of what I'm telling you from the beginning, but it's very, when you haven't used the body in this way, really as a machine that you're developing and doing specific things to get specific results and effects in the machine. When you haven't had that mindset, you can't just listen to someone talk about it and like, okay, I see exactly. You're gonna have to do it for yourself. And it's the same thing with like the same losing muscle from the fasting. I had all the intellectual knowledge about it when I started fasting, but don't you think I was scared to lose muscle? Like I'm having put in all this hard work, even if some very high energy guy who yells "Hey fatty" at me says I won't lose muscle from it, it's not enough to just make me, okay, I'll just fast and I know now that I'm not losing muscle. I had to learn it, I had to experience it on my own. I had to go through the tough fasts, and tough fasts not only because of the hunger, because when I worry about losing muscle. And then I discovered, hey, I didn't. And every time, if this fear, I mean, all fears don't go away just at one time. But it was something I thought about, for sure, in the beginning when I started fasting, like every fast. But after having done it several times, noticing that, hey, I don't lose strength in the gym, I can't see any difference muscle-wise in the mirror, probably I don't lose muscle. So, yes, have a growth mindset. Please learn this. Please learn. I really want you to understand it. It's so I can't. This is the point. If you now thinking to yourself, I don't quite understand this thing. I don't quite understand the growth mindset. Like yes, you do. You do as much as you need to. Just go and do stuff that you want to get better at, and you'll get better at it. Just do it. Don't read about it. Don't think about it. Don't plan it. Do it. This is how we grow. Put ourselves and so the point also about the panic attacks being so intense that they affected many of, just made me less afraid in everything in my life. Like you can do stuff to get over fear. To be honest, say that you have some kind of social anxiety. You just feel awkward around people, like, what I'm gonna say, what are you gonna, say that you have that kind of thing going. Just doing saunas and cold showers would help you with this. It might be hard to grasp, but it's just if you push yourself through stuff like that when you know that, it's so cold, I just want to turn it off, and you find the breathing there, this is going to carry over to other stuff. You don't do cold showers to be less afraid of cold water, mainly. I mean, that's the effect too, of course. And the same with saunas, when you sit there and sweat and like, I'm not getting any air. I never want to get out, and then you push through. If you do something like me, like pick a number you're counting on before you go out, this is the same thing. This will carry over to other the areas of your life. I think you don't understand because I'm so, I know I'm charismatic and I can't talk. It's always been my gift, but I was always I was traumatized. The thing with the parents and stuff. My mother is kind of the same way, that she can talk a lot. She's good at talking, but she also has been traumatized to think that, maybe people think I talk too much, maybe I take too much space, And this is the typical thing that it's not really by just talking, being more outgoing, I've started being less afraid of it. It's just, all the things in my life. I just know. I've proven to myself I've outgrown other people. Like, how can I be afraid of what people that, I just don't consider at my level, what they think about it, and it's not, I always want to underline, it's not from a place of looking down, but I've really done something. I know it's special, I know it's great, so I just don't worry about saying stuff like this. It's true, it's the truth. And do you see it? I have proven all of this to myself. I think we'll end here. I'll just go on and repeat myself otherwise. So please, if you like the video, please hit like to help me out. It's very, very much picking up with the subscribers now. It's finally happening, guys. We need to get to 1,000 so I can start doing the live streams for you. It will be so much easier. I even be able to do more videos probably if I can go live, because then I just have to pull out the camera, press record. So please like and subscribe. Love you guys. I love this thing. Let's keep it up, keep growing, grow the channel, have a growth mindset about the Uncommon Sense channel. All right, peace everyone.